Hey everyone, hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your new moon in Taurus message. The new moon in Taurus took place on May 16th or 17th, 2026, depending on where you live in the world. I did release a long 2.5 hour video on May 14th. However, in the past week, I've heard from many of you who said you were unable to understand the video because of its long format. YouTube did not translate it into your native language. So today, I edited that video down into 12 individual videos, 12 single videos, one for each zodiac sign. So YouTube will be able now to translate it and you will be able to understand the message. It is not too late to watch this reading, as this is a 6-month reading, and it is never too late for you to plant some seeds for a new life or a new chapter of your life. So please watch your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. And also keep in mind, it is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else to hear. With all of that said, now let's begin. Hello, Scorpio, sun, moon babies, rising, and Venus. Let's see what your new moon in Taurus message is. This is your opposite sign. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Okay, the only card in tarot that shows an eclipse is the Eight of Cups, which is a card of movement, because then you're moving towards your 9th cup. So conclusions are within reach. Something that needs to be cut out. Situation, environment, connection, thought process, or pattern within yourself. Psychic, card number 48. And you already know what this is. You already know what this is. And even the psychic thing, it's almost like the start of the eclipse. So I think you know this is coming. I think you know this is coming. Tell me more about this here for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. Conclusions are within reach. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Lovers, Strength card, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Clarify the Lovers here. Clarify the Lovers here, please, for the Scorpio collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. So for you, Scorpio, and I don't know where Taurus is in your individual chart, but for you, because we see the Lovers, conclusions are within reach, we have the Empress. For you, this might be the opportunity for you to set some intentions, plant some seeds to build a lasting, committed partnership, or to take your current existing partnership and do something differently within it. You have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Six of Wands. Strength. So you're at a Y point when it comes to partnership and connection, whether you are single or partnered. And only you can make this decision. Like, even if you're partnered, Nine of Pentacles is, this is a decision you have to make. Are you going to eclipse this relationship? Are you going to deconstruct it and rebuild it? If you're single, are you going to put yourself out there and, be vulnerable to meet your counterpart? Tell me about Strength. One more shuffle. So for you, this is about building connections that are built to last. I'm just going to read off my monitor there. Rather than initiating impulsively or dramatically or making dramatic overhauls, this energy helps you turn a raw idea, that Two of Wands, like I'm at a decision point, and turn it into something tangible, something that is lasting, something that is real. It favors small, consistent daily steps to achieve the relationship, the partnership that you want. Strength. Again, whether you are currently in a relationship or not. One more shuffle. Thank you. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be professional in nature as well. So don't get upset in the comments if you're not interested in love. Magician. Creating what you want. Seven of Pentacles. Investing that time. Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. So what type of relationship do you want? Whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic. What do you want it to look like? And what needs to change, or how do you need to show up differently in order to create that? The Empress. Clarify the Empress. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Empress. Clarified by the Four of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. So if right now, let's say you are in a partnership, professional, platonic, or romantic, and you're like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. I don't know if I want to keep working with this person, working for this person, being their friend, being their lover. If you don't know, your clarity is coming in the energy of the new moon in Taurus. The clarity you want is coming, and then you're going to be able to go within. You're going to be able, it's not even proper grammar. You will be able. Sometimes I channel so quickly, the words come out like, diarrhea. So sorry. So you will be able to go within and make a very clear-minded decision about whether or not you want to keep this relationship or not, or maybe what needs to change within the relationship, or how you need to change within the relationship. And again, whether that's professional, platonic, or romantic, the clarity you need is coming. Conclusions are within reach. And if you're single and you're not sure if you want a romantic partner, or you're thinking of opening up a business and you're not sure if you want to take on a business partner, the clarity you need is coming. Tell me more about that. But so it's a decision you're making, whether you're single or partnered, invested in someone, with someone. Yeah, it's like Two of Wands. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm going to continue this relationship or I want to enter a new one. Again, whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic. Tell me more about that Two of Wands. Or I don't know if I want to stay in it or if I want to enter a new one. One more shuffle. Thank you. I think you've been sitting here a while. Justice, Four of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. God love you, but you've been sitting here for a while. You don't know what to do with this professional, platonic, professional, platonic, or romantic. And if you're looking for new, you're not even sure if you want new. So you've been sitting here for a while. So the information that you need is coming. Justice is, Lady Justice wields the Ace of Swords, which the King of Swords holds. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles. I hate to say this to you because I'm a Scorpio moon, and sometimes we want that dramatic, impulsive, right, overhaul. Like I want this now type of feeling. Or I just want to be clear-minded enough to know what the hell to do about this, right, particular partnership. So this is leaning a little bit more into your opposite sign, our opposite sign of Taurus, and saying, I'm going to have to be patient with this. Before I can truly manifest what it is that I want with this person, with someone new, whatever is going on here for you in terms of partnership, there's something here before we can even manifest, we're going to have to be patient. It's like we've got to wait for the answers to come to us, the clarity to come to us, not the answers from the other person, because no one's going to come up. Well, I guess they could, but you shouldn't wait for someone to be like, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you, or I want to be business partners. It's like the answer you need about whether or not you want to get into a relationship with them. That answer is coming to you. And it's coming from inside the house. Psychic, within your psyche. It's coming from inside the house. Tell me about that Seven of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. I just think you need to be patient right now. Ace of Swords. Everything I say is the truth. The Fool and the Hierophant. You're going to know exactly what to do. There's like a flashpoint of knowledge that is coming to you. And it's not coming from someone else. It's coming from inside the house. Why do I say that? The Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, honesty, that raw power of having clear, and that's what the Justice card holds and the King of Swords holds. So knowing exactly now what to do in regards to a particular partnership in your life or developing a new partnership in your life. And then that Fool card, I often say that that's Aries, right? Because the Fool card is the first card in the major kind of portion of tarot. And Aries is the first zodiac sign. However, it actually is ruled by Uranus, however you choose to pronounce that planet. The Fool card, there's something here about, it's like waking up one day and saying, that's what I'm going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do about this. If I wanted to engage in this, move forward towards it, stay with this person, encounter someone new, connect with someone new. Whatever this is, whatever type of partnership this is, current or new, that flashpoint of knowledge you need is coming to you. Taurus, Hierophant, in this new moon in Taurus. So just be patient. I'm doing this reading on the 13th. I'm going to post it on the 14th. Depending on where you live in the world, the new moon in Taurus is the 16th or 17th. The energy will be with us for a couple of days. So I would say between now and May 20th, the answer you need is coming. You don't have to do anything. And it's not going to come via text or phone call or from someone else. It's going to come from inside the house. Hangman. All you have to do is pause and wait. King of Swords. Clarify that King of Swords, because then you'll know what to do. Yes, I want to work on this. Yes, I want to move forward with this. Yes, I want to invest in this. Yes, I want to stay with this person. Yes, I want to put myself out there and connect with someone new. Yes, I want to work with these people. The answer you need is coming. King of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords, the Devil, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. All that, the doubts, the fears, the confusion, I don't know what to do. And again, we got that Devil energy there. That could be dramatic, overhaul, impulsive. I want an answer now. But just pause, because the clarity you need is coming. And you're going to know exactly what you want to do with this connection here. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. So you're 7 days away from the realization. What you do after that is up to you. But if you're confused now, clarity is coming between now and the 20th. What is the 20th? Next Wednesday? A week. Chill out for a week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I hate to say divine timing, but divine timing. Also for me, swords are weeks. Oh, you got 7 days right here. that Page of Swords is holding one sword. He's a little page, but he's mighty. So just wait it out. The answer you need is coming, and it's coming in divine timing. I hate to say that. And maybe some of you, you've been waiting months because you don't know what the hell to do with this person, or whether or not you want to, start this job or collaborate with these people. But between now and Wednesday, the clarity will come. And again, what you decide to do after that will be up to you. But at least you won't be doing it from a state of fear or anxiety or feeling pushed. You're going to do it with absolute clarity. And lucky for you, it's coming from inside of you. Like the answers are literally coming from inside the house. So I would pay attention to your dreams, thoughts that you have. I would meditate, walks in nature. Sometimes for a Scorpio, spending time alone could be boring. But this is going to be absolutely critical and crucial for you to do that. And maybe go into a little bit of hermit energy to cleanse your energy. Like get into like that hermit. Like maybe you want to withdraw a little bit. Maybe this time that might be boring for you because there's not a lot of movement. I feel like it's intentionally being done. Because in that boredom, when you're alone with your thoughts, those are the moments you're going to be able to tap into your intuition and decide, what do I really want in my future? And who do I want to be by my side in that future? And that's when the clarity is going to come to you. That is what I have for you. That is your new moon in Taurus message. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.